Hello? Hello, is Mr. Roosevelt there, please?
Oh yes, this is he.
Ah, yes. Mr. Roosevelt, this is Drew Flynn, Vice President of Moore's Progressive. We were looking at your resume, and we would love for you to come into an interview.
Oh really?
Come in as soon as possible.
Alright, I'll be right there.
Yes! Come in!
Walk into the club like, what up, I got a big
stick.
Oh, Mr. Roosevelt, have a seat. Are you ready for your interview? Mr. President.
Oh, Mr. Flynn.
Boom!
So let's get this interview on the road, right?
Let's go. Now, Mr. Roosevelt, here at Moore's Progressive Agency, registered trademark, we were looking for one of the most successful politicians to fill one of our spots. And when we read your resume, we thought it had to be you. But we're going to have to ask you a few questions first.
I'm more than excited to answer them.
Now, Mr. President, tell us about yourself. Give us a little background.
I grew up in New York with my mother, my father, an older sister, younger sister, and a younger brother. I attended Harvard University Law Program. I'm a progressive man, perfect for this position. I have many accomplishments and consider myself very successful.
Well, you said that you have a lot of accomplishments. Could you tell me a few of those? Especially during your vice presidency and presidency?
Personal accomplishments as Vice President and President of the United States of America? That's easy. When the Spanish-American War broke out in 1898, I was commander of the U.S. Volunteer Cavalry known as the Rough Riders. We were best known for our charge at San Juan Hill. Also, when President McKinley is shot after leaving the Pan American Exposition, several days later he is pronounced dead due to the gunshot wounds. I step up and take leadership as President of the United States of America. I led efforts to build and control the Panama Canal, one of the greatest engineering feats of my time. I also issued my own corollary to the Monroe Doctrine to say America is the policeman of the Western Hemisphere.
Wow, those are some great accomplishments. Perfect stuff that we want at Moore's Progressive Agency, registered trademark. You must have had a lot of career paths down through your life. Could you tell me what they were?
Well, you see, I've been an assemblyman for the New York State Legislature, a rancher in the Dakotas, founder and advocate of the Boone and Crockett Club, Commissioner of the Civil Service Commissions, President of the Board of Police Commissioners, Assistant Secretary to the Navy, Lieutenant Colonel of the Rough Riders, Governor of New York, Vice President of the United States, and President of the United States. So, I mean, yeah, you could say I've had a few careers.
So you're kind of a big deal.
I'm a big deal.
I think I've gotten all the questions I've gotten from you right now. So I'm going to open the floor to you, and you can tell me about the personal accomplishments you've had or any hobbies that you do. So let me hear them.
I was the first president to win a Nobel Peace Prize, signed legislation establishing 5 national parks during my presidency: Crater Lake in Oregon, Wind Cave in South Dakota, Sully Hills in North Dakota, Mesa Verde in Colorado, and Plate in Oklahoma.
So Mr. Roosevelt, one last question. What's with the big stick?
What stick? Oh, you mean this one? You see, there's one motto I live my life by. Speak softly and carry a big stick. You'll go far.
That's an interesting quote. Can you tell me more about it?
The meaning behind the stick is just a proverb, advising the tactic of caution and non-aggression, but also the ability to back up with violence if required.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Roosevelt. It's been a good interview. We're going to go over your papers one more time, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Wow, thank you for this amazing opportunity. I'm so excited.
Thank you, Mr. Roosevelt.
Thank you, Mr. Flynn, for this amazing opportunity. I hope to be back with you soon.
Boom!
We're breaking free.
You're gonna give me an answer, and I'ma get back with my boys.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions, go to my boss, ask ask him a few questions. He's going to ask me a few questions about asking you a question.
And then you got this bada bing, bada boom,
And
job.
we hire you.
I'm gonna give you the chance to tell me what you
I'm gonna-
have done.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I was once shot. Gave a speech the next day. I once rode in a car.
Still soft.
Did you just call me soft?
Where's your big stick? You're supposed to have the big stick at all times.
You're lucky that big stick's over there. I saw him beat your ass.
And the big stick. Alright, I'm gonna open up the floor to you. So. So I'm gonna open the floor to you. You're gonna tell me about your personal accomplishments that I want and. Alright, I think I'm out of questions, so I'm just gonna open up the floor. Alright, so I've asked all the questions I need to know. I'm gonna. So I've asked all the questions I need. I'm gonna open up the floor to you, and you can tell me about your personal accomplishments.
Well, you see, well, I also. What are you doing?
America's difference. America to.
No,
And
and then you throw this at me, and then I throw the stick at you. Go team.
What's the mean? Let's film this now and get it over with. Why is my phone over there? That's your phone.
My phone. What are you
It's like
doing?
similar case because
It's just a proverb advising the tactic to be caution of non-aggression.
proverb.
Proverb.
It's a proverb. What do you say?
The meaning behind the stick is just a proverb. It's a proverb. Well, you see, the meaning behind the stick.
Alright, I think we've reviewed your papers enough. I think we'll get back to the other shit. Pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
Hope you get the job.
I hope I did too.
Oh, I'm smiling. Wow, those are some great accomplishments. Perfect accomplishments that we would want at Moore's Progressive Agency, registered trademark.